Boston Celtics star Jayson Tatum continues to make strides in his recovery from the ruptured Achilles that ended his playoff run in May, and one of his teammates has already noticed a big difference. Jordan Walsh, who has spent the summer training alongside Tatum, told Celtics insider Chris Forsberg on the Celtics Talk podcast that the All-NBA forward has been a steady presence at the team facility. "The energy in the gym changes when he walks through," Walsh said. "He's not the most vocal guy, but he's more of a silent leader. Him and Jaylen Brown, are more silent leaders. So, when they step in the gym, you can feel the energy shift. You can feel the attention going to them." Walsh added that Tatum's progress since the injury has been noticeable. "We've seen him so often," he said. "I've seen him from when he messed up his Achilles to now, and it's a big difference. He's moving around way better. So, he's progressing well. I'm definitely happy to see him getting back healthy." Tatum underwent surgery hours after the injury, began pool workouts in July, and was out of his walking boot by August. That determination has inspired younger teammates, with Walsh explaining that Tatum's rehab work sets the tone. "To see him in the gym definitely sets a precedent for everybody else," he said. "If a guy is hurt and trying to get back, then you can do the same thing. Like, you're perfectly healthy, you should be doing the same thing." While the timetable suggests a possible return in late February or March, roughly 9 to 10 months post-surgery, the Celtics may choose to slow-play Tatum's comeback to ensure he is fully ready for the 2026-27 season. San Antonio Spurs rookie Dylan Harper has undergone surgery to repair a partially torn ligament in his left thumb, but is expected to be ready for the team's season opener against the Dallas Mavericks on October 22, ESPN's Shams Charania reports. The 19-year-old sustained the injury during a workout earlier in the week. By opting for a quick procedure, the Spurs believe he will be back in time for his debut alongside number 1 overall pick Cooper Flagg. The 6'5" guard from Rutgers was selected 2nd overall in the 2025 NBA draft, one of 2 first-round choices made by San Antonio. The other was Arizona forward Carter Bryant, taken with the 14th pick. Yahoo Sports' Kevin O'Connor praised Harper as a prospect who could have gone 1st overall if not for Flagg. He's a big-bodied lefty combo guard who has a high floor with the skill, poise, and playmaking instincts to dictate the game at his pace, O'Connor wrote. Now that he'll be sharing shot creation responsibilities in San Antonio, he'll be able to use his 6'11" wingspan to greater effect on the defensive end and also utilize his bruising interior finishing as a cutter on offense. But he made only 36.8% of his catch-and-shoot threes and just 28.7% of his dribble jumpers, so his fit with De'Aaron Fox and Stephen Castle is a question. In his lone year at Rutgers, Harper averaged 19.4 points, 4.6 rebounds, and 4 assists while hitting 33% from deep. He also impressed in summer league action, posting 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists per contest across 2 appearances. Even with Harper likely to open as a reserve, the Spurs' guard rotation is already stacked. De'Aaron Fox just signed a 4-year, $229 million extension, while 2024 Rookie of the Year Stephen Castle is back in the backcourt. The projected starting lineup also features Victor Wembanyama at center, flanked by Devin Vassell and Harrison Barnes at forward. Los Angeles Clippers owner Steve Ballmer broke his silence Thursday night, telling ESPN's Ramona Shelburne he had no knowledge of an alleged $28 million no-show marketing agreement between Kawhi Leonard and the now-bankrupt financial startup Aspiration. The deal suggested Leonard was paid $21 million and is still owed $7 million through his company KL2 Aspire, LLC, first reported by journalist Pablo Torre on his podcast. Torre said the agreement required Leonard to essentially do nothing and included a clause that terminated if he retired or left the Clippers. Ballmer, who invested $50 million into Aspiration back in 2021, denied any involvement. "We made an investment in the company," Ballmer said. "I had no control over this company. At the time, it was an exciting deal for us to go do. We had already signed our deal with Kawhi Leonard. At that time, we hadn't even introduced Kawhi to Aspiration. Then they request to be introduced to Kawhi. Under rules, we can introduce our sponsors to our athletes. We just can't be involved." The billionaire owner went further, insisting there was never any attempt to work around NBA cap rules. "Where could any of this circumvention have happened? It didn't. It couldn't have," Ballmer said. "The introduction got made, and they were off to the races on their own. We weren't involved. I eventually learned that they reached a deal. I have no idea what the deal was." When reminded of reports that Leonard's contract with Aspiration was worth $28 million, Ballmer pointed directly at the company's co-founders. "These are guys who committed fraud," Ballmer said. "Look, they conned me. I made an investment in these guys thinking it was on the up and up. And they conned me. At this stage, I have no ability to predict why they might have done anything they did." Ballmer added that both Leonard and his representatives know the rules and that the Clippers organization has consistently reminded them of compliance standards.